May 31st of 2015 on a family vacation down the Gulf side of Florida. I'd been like a swimmer all throughout high school, so I felt comfortable in the ocean and diving. When I got what I thought was like knee to waist deep, I dove, quickly realized when I was conscious and unable to move that something was really wrong. I was told that I suffered a spinal cord injury at the C3, C4 level, which is really high. That's why if you look at me, I can pretty much only shrug my shoulders.
The ReHAB clinical trial is focused on restoring upper limb movements to people who have had paralysis due to chronic spinal cord injury.
We're really doing what is a first-in-man application, something that's never been done before.
Somebody who once was paralyzed can now just think about moving, much like able-bodied persons do, and their arm and hand will respond in the way they intended.
Even feeling and seeing your arm move when you haven't had it move, for 5-6 years is something that never gets old.
Our current research participant underwent 2 surgeries to implant electrodes into his arm to reanimate movements of his arm and hand. And he also received implanted electrodes in his brain to capture his signals related to desired movement.
The process of placing the electrodes involves making a small opening in the skull that exposes the brain itself and allows us to both do the mapping and the implantation of the electrode. This attaches to the nerve. There are electrodes that come out of the arm.
In the eventual system, the participant will wear a glove that has sensors in it that respond to touch. When he reaches out to touch something or grasp someone's hand, those sensors will activate and send electrical signals to a computer, which will then translate them into neurostimulation that will be delivered directly to his brain.
I watch a computer-generated arm move to different targets in a 3 to 5 minute segment, and then they switch it to me and allow my brain and my thoughts to kind of control that arm.
We would love to be able to expand this program to other cities, other states.
It's expensive to do the operations. All of the hardware that we use is difficult to obtain. It limits the number of people that we can implant and study.
We're starting to get into like 3 degrees of motion, which is not just like move your arm to the left or right, but maybe move your arm while opening or closing your hand, and now incorporating your shoulder up or down.
Within the next several years, our hope is to be able to create what we call a bidirectional neuroprosthesis, one that allows a person to move and also allows a person to sense when they're touching an object.